Hello, welcome to this arena of pen and ink things. Today is going to be Mailbox Goodies and first impressions on 2 pens. Now, both of these pens were sent to me for review and testing and sharing with you by GoldspotPens. So, thank you to Goldspot. I was not paid to do this. I am trying to do like Mailbox Goodies and unboxings and first impressions because I think maybe it'll give you just a quick glance at what I'm preparing to review, but also like the first impressions of the items as I get them, because typically you don't get to see that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's get going. There are 2 pens, as I said. Let's do the one that I have never seen before first. This is a Pineider. Now, the Pineider is the Avatar model. Sorry, I'm slow today. I was trying to think about what I wanted to say. What I actually wanted to say was the Pineider. This model has been released since Dante Del Vecchio from Visconti has joined Pineider. So I was sort of expecting a bit of a Visconti feel to the pen. Now Visconti and Pineider are both based in Florence in Italy, so I guess that makes the ties a little stronger. But, so we got the box. Very simple. It is just like a cardstock type box. I struggled with this box because I couldn't figure out how to open it, but here's why. Once I did figure out that this little tab tucks into here, it's actually not a box, it's like a open up box type shape. So I'm just gonna put that on the ground. Now here is the Pineider box. You may recognize this from the Visconti, I believe it was the Michelangelo shape, like it has that angular shape. This is like a full leather, but look at this. This is pretty cute. Only thing is it's kind of hard to do. Oh, so exciting. So this opens up. This is where the pen was. I have the pen out already because I didn't want to open the box and the pen falls out. So there's that. It comes with a little envelope that has information inside. It tells you about the avatar. Now it says, for its new pen, Pineider has gone as far as evoking Vishnu, a god who descended on earth with the purpose of restoring Dharma, made the word avatar, which in Sanskrit means appearance or descent known to mankind. Very much like in the virtual world, avatar stands for the alter ego, so we hope the avatar pen will become the alter ego and lifetime companion of our customers in real life. That's pretty cute. They are made of pure machined resin in 4 vibrant colors, and you can get a fountain pen, rollerball, ballpoint, and pencil. The clip is the interpretation of I'm just going to hold the pen up. This is the pen. The clip is the interpretation, focus on the pen, not on me. The interpretation of a goose quill sports a sophisticated compensation mechanism. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but anyway. It has a wide range, which allows to use it on any kind of material and thickness. Oh, yeah. It's got it's spring-loaded, so it does open quite wide. Sorry, brain fart. The pen ring is inspired by the city of Florence, because Pineider, with its 240 years of history, is the avatar of the city, thanks to the love and affection that all Florentines and Florence lovers have for the brand. Okay, so it came with that. It came with a limited warranty thing, comes with a company profile thing and instructions thingy in a little envelope. And it also came with something pretty fun, if I may say so myself. It came with a little Pakka Stationery. It's pretty cute. So it has, I think got 5, and each one is a different color. So this is like with a blue ridge and like orange and green, purple. Okay. So you get the idea. That's pretty cute. And what I did notice was that the box looks like a little, you know those like old style writing desks where there's like a shelf and the top thing and then the top opens down? Pretty cute. I think that's kind of cute packaging. It smells a little funny, but I think it's just like the leather glue smell. So this is the Pineider Avatar. This is the saffron yellow. very, very pretty color. I must say the orangey yellow is very captivating. I'm not crazy about the cap band. Like, I like that the skyline is on there, but I don't like how the engraving is done. I like the clip, nice and springy. It is a magnetic cap. I wish this was not a metal section, but I guess it has to be to magnetize, because I'm pretty sure the magnet is the section itself. Yes. It's a cartridge converter. Large steel nib, so it's a number 6 steel nib. Pretty cute. So yeah, it's a pretty pen. I actually think it's quite attractive. Now, what I do think is less attractive, I have the price here. It is $223 street price. The MSRP is $280. That's pretty high. So yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at the pen. I'll just do a quick writing sample so you can see it, so you can kind of get my first impression. And let's move on to the next pen. The next pen is the Opus 88. This is a Coloro, and very simple box. Like, it's just a box with a little magnetic flap. It comes with a detailed thing about the pen. It also comes with the eyedropper, a glass eyedropper, because it is an eyedropper pen with a one-way shutoff valve. Pretty cool. Decent packaging. Nothing to write home about, but it does the job, and it's decent. This is the pen. This is a pretty big pen. So that's the Opus 88 Coloro. This is the clear / demonstrator, whatever. I don't know if some people don't like to call clear pens demonstrators. Whatever, it's up to you. I think they actually do call it a demonstrator. Yes, it is listed as a demonstrator online. So I do have it inked already because I wanted to try it, but I think it's pretty cool. I really like clear pens. Like, I'm really into clear pens, and I love pens that are clear, that have an acrylic block at the end. I don't know why. I just like how it looks. And then with the black trim, it's pretty neat. Like, I think it's a cool looking writer. Now, there's a lot of threads. There's a lot of threads on this pen everywhere. I'm not going to open this because that'll open the valve, and I can open the valve, but I'm not going to do it right now. But to open the valve, you just... Never mind. I'm doing it right now. You just open this, and then this will refill, and you can close it. This is the nib. It is a number 6 steel nib. Looks like a Jobo. Writes like a dream. Oh, that was amazing. No, seriously, it really does. This is a killer sweet steel nib. Now, these are the 2 pens. That's for my screen, my title card. I have to make sure I do that, otherwise I'll forget and be like, and then I have to find like a screenshot where I'm like, or something. So let us tilt the camera down. I will do a quick writing sample so you can see how both of them perform. Thank you so much to GoldspotPens for sending this for review. I'm a huge fan of this, and I think this is beautiful, but way too expensive. So that doesn't mean it's not worth the price. I just think it's expensive. Because at $223 I would expect a gold nib by then. So anyway, the Opus 88 is $120. So $120 steel nib, $223 steel nib. Okay, now I will stop talking up here and we will go down and do some writing. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Okay, here are those 2 pens, the Pineider Avatar in saffron yellow and the Opus 88 Coloro in the clear / demonstrator size. Aren't they pretty? They are. Okay, let me do the Pineider first because that was the one I first revealed. Okay, so check this out. That's pretty fun. I enjoy that. However, it spins. The cap spins. So that's less exciting, but I very much like this super springy clip, and I just think it is a gorgeous color. Nice size. I find it quite comfortable size-wise. I'm not crazy about the metal section, and the good thing is there is no metal sleeve in there, and I know what happened with a lot of the Viscontis is they would rust because the section would get ink, because you would cap it, some ink would get from the feet onto that metal like ring inside the cap, and then it would sit on the section and both would rust. So at least that is not going to be an issue here. Pretty nice satisfying capping mechanism. A million threads to do this. There you got the cartridge converter system. And it does post pretty nicely. It's actually a pretty nice size. It's a little long. I find it a bit unbalanced, but if you really need to post, you can do it and you can get away with it. So let's do just a quick snippet of handwriting. I'm just trying to make sure you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. Yes, you can. Okay. This is, should I zoom in more? Like, I'm not sure. Maybe stop there? Yeah, I'll stop there. Okay. So we have the Pineider. This is the Avatar, and the nib is medium, and obviously you want to know what this very beautiful shady ink is. Was that weird? Probably. This is Diamine Blood Orange, and the name of the ink is bang on with the color of a blood orange. So that's pretty cool. Now, I found this nib pretty well behaved, quite well tuned, pretty well adjusted. Not super wet, but on the drier side. But pretty solid as far as performance goes. So it's a firm writer. You could squeeze out a tiny bit of line variation, but the idea is it works really well. So I'm happy about that. And hello, Jello. Nice stuff. Works quite well. Now let's switch over to the Coloro, and this has a broad steel nib. Now I'm just going to tell you in advance that I am slightly obsessed with this color, and I'm totally obsessed with this nib because it is super nice. I'm just opening the valve so I could show you. This is where it will refill, and this is where the valve stops right about here. So, I'm sorry, the seal stops. So it's open. We have the Opus 88. This is the Coloro. I'm just going to put demo. It's the demonstrator. This is a broad steel nib. The ink was a gift from a very sweet friend. This is Kingdom Note Coconut. I don't know how he knew I was obsessed with coconut, but he did, and this is the color of a young to maturing coconut before they turn all solid and stuff. So solid, like, you know, before you see the ridges and all that stuff coming out on them. This is like when they're on the tree, you know, like you got your palm tree and you got your leaves and you got your coconuts hanging. That's a horrible drawing. Now, the nib is super smooth, definitely on the wet side, and it's super skippy on this paper. Wow. I did not have this issue on Rhodia. That's hilarious. You know what? Let me move because I might have oiled it there. You know what I mean? Like oily hands. Nope, it's still going. Well, isn't that hilarious? I did a writing sample on a Rhodia pad, and this did not happen, but now here it is. So there you go. It happens. I'll grab another pad in just 1 second, but I mean, this is fine. So I'm thinking that this is more of a paper issue. So let me just switch pads. I'm gonna grab I have a pad of Tomoe River right here. Let me just open it up to a page that doesn't have anything really weird written on it. Oh, look, I wrote this yesterday. Yeah, and that was amazing. So let me just use the same page. And So let's see if it's any better here. I had it open, so I'm gonna forgive it that first hard start. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the paper because this looks much better. That skip was me because I lifted it off the page. Yeah, it's definitely the paper because this is, I mean, Tomoe River is fairly smooth, but it's not super slick. And obviously this is performing much better. So there you go. So if you do have this happen to you, like, I mean, if you have a pen and it's writing and then all of a sudden it's skipping, don't panic that it's a problem only with the nib. I mean, it could also be your paper. It could be hand oils that have caused the paper to pick up some grease and it's like skippy. So just don't panic and just try something else. That's what we have done. To be honest, I prefer Tomoe River paper anyway. So there we go. That is everything. I hope that this was somewhat useful for you. And thank you again to GoldspotPens for sending these pens for a review. If you would like, and I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the little like icon. I think it's a thumbs up now. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon as Gourmet Pens. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.